Hello everyone, it's Anthony again. For those of you who might not know me or haven't been following my videos, I'm a father of two. I'm basically an entrepreneur, I never worked for anyone. I never worked a 9 to 5. I like to say it's more like 5 to 9. Always trying to hustle and just trying to make a living. And for those of you that don't have the best education, like myself, I have a high school diploma. And matter of fact, I'm dyslexic, and never mind all that crap. School was brutal for me. Couldn't pass. However, I did graduate. And from there was no way I was going to college. And I didn't want to pump gas. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I don't want to work for minimum wage. So I had to go out and just make things happen. And I did. And I do. And it's easier said than done. Some days are good. Some days are terrible. But you're going to watch and follow me, and I'm going to just hustle. I'm going to make some money. You're going to see. And if anyone wants to join in, that'd be great. Our last video, you might be aware, my goal was to purchase 50 of these 1/10 ounce coins, and we're up to 51 right now. So, and then after those 1/10 coins, we were going to start purchasing 1/4 ounce gold coins. Just from the money that I earned during the course of the day or during the course of the week, I'll just take some and I'll just put an order in and buy something. And usually that's it, and that's how I save money. It's one of the ways I save money. It's not the only way I save money, but I know it's not the easiest thing to sell. So there is labor involved when you want to sell these coins. Sorry for the not the best video. I'm definitely not going to be editing anything. It's going up just like this. My last video I mentioned how I purchased a Harley, and I was just about to show you how I what I did with the Harley. So before I do that, I wanted to show you 50 of these. So in the meanwhile, while I'll count out 50 of these, and I'll also show you the Harley. Okay, so what I did was I took all 51 of those 1/10 ounce coins, and I stacked them in piles of 10, so you can see. And here's the 51 that so what I wanted was 50 of them. So we got 50 of them, and we're gonna stick them in this tube now, and hopefully never take them out again, because they are pain in the asses. My hands are so big and they are so small. However, these are roughly 200 and change a piece for every one. So you times it by 51, and there goes your number. So now I'll just put this aside, and whenever I'm need it, I know it's there. And so here's 51 going in there. Now we just started the 1/10. Now we'll keep track of how long it takes to basically see how long it takes to acquire 50 of these. Of course, it could be done in one shot. However, I'm not doing with money I have saved. Anything that I generate during the course of the day, I'll take a little bit out of, and I'll buy these 1/4 ounces. So here's one, and here's two. So now we have two so far out of the 50. I believe 50 fit in here, and we'll just work our way up. Now I'm going to show you basically how I made money this week real quick, just to give you an idea to see where this goes. Okay, so what I did was I obviously moved the camera just to face the screen, just to give you an idea of the first week of this month all the way to the third week of the month, basically what I did to generate a little bit of money. And again, I came into this business not knowing anything, and I still don't know anything, but I'm getting better as the day goes on. So first, let me tell you about this. So all I do is just try to hustle as much as I can. So as I mentioned, I had a person that was wanted to get rid of a Harley and a Rolex, so he could actually put money into funding. So that's exactly what he did. This person right here is who I purchased the Harley and the watch from, and I didn't give him $8,000 up front. I'm giving him $300 a week because this is the deal I made with him. Now I already have this watch sold to my jeweler said he'll take it for $5,500. I believe he will. He's not bullshitting me. I owe him money right now, so I know when I say my jeweler, it's not my jeweler like I buy jewelry for myself. It has nothing to do with that. It's just a guy in business, and so I paid $8,000 for a 2004 Harley, and I paid and also for a Yachtmaster. So here is the Yachtmaster, just to give you an idea. it's a men's watch, even though it looks like a woman's watch. But it's just a regular chrome Yachtmaster. This is platinum around the top, and that's the Yachtmaster. So this watch, plus I could actually show you the bike, the Harley Davidson, I'm sure, and which I will do. I'll show you a picture of the Harley. And well, anyway, let me tell you what I did. So I give them $300 a week for it, but a total of $8,000. So if I sell it tomorrow, both of them for cash for $12,000, I still just got to keep giving him that $300 a week. And what I do with that $12,000 now is I actually take that $12,000 and I will put it to work, and I will try to make money with that $12,000. There's no question about it. And let me just see something real quick. Here it is, Harley Davidson. Okay, so I'm opening up the Harley so you can get a look. So I made a little pamphlet on Microsoft Word or whatever the hell this is, and there's the bike down there. I don't know what happens if I'm afraid to double click these pictures, because who knows if it's going to blow up or not. This is just some pamphlet I bought. It had 2004. I put it for $6,000. Not sure really what it's worth. On eBay, I see them going for roughly that price. So whatever, the Harley. And so what you have to listen to is what I bought. I bought an $8,000 for a Harley and a Yachtmaster. I'm giving him $300 a week. I could pay him off in one shot, but that's the deal. I give him $300 a week. So I set him up for automatic payments every week. Every Friday he gets $300, like clockwork. I'll never miss a payment. Now I'm going to go out and sell it. So like I mentioned already, this is already pending $5,500, which means now I only have $2,500 left over, and that means I paid $2,500 for the Harley. If you break it down, I'll let you know when it sells and where it goes from there. Now, just to give you an idea of how I earn some money in this business. So these are companies right here. This MCCSU company, it's a company in I think Nebraska, and it's a nursing company. This is a roofing company, as you can see. This is a mini mart somewhere, and this is a trucking company. It's not Mavis mufflers. It's just some small trucking company, some small outfit. So this company here needed $5,000. So what I did was we figured out what they're going to do. They're going to do their next $7,500 in business. I'm going to purchase that from them. So I gave this person $5,000, and what they do now is they pay me every day actually. They make a payment every day until they pay this down. But they owe me $7,500, and it's not a loan. I don't give loans out. I'm not a bank by any means. So this person, I'll basically give an easy one. So A&P Mini Mart, $5,000, paying back $8,000, right? So I purchased $8,000 of this business's future sales. So if they're doing $20,000 a month, let's say they're doing $32,000 a month, in 1 week they'll do $8,000 gross. However, they're not doing that much. I'm not sure how much they're doing off the top of my head, but this person right here, I get around 20% of their credit card swipes, and I get $10 a day. So if you go here from their checking account, if you see all these $10 payments, this is every day that she pays me, plus the credit cards, of course. And I could even show you exactly another sheet that will show you the $10 a day, right here. Actually A&L Mini Mart. So $10 a day they're paying with the credit cards on top of it. It came out this week to $57 a day. This person is paying me $50 a day. This person $50 a day. This person $65 a day. This person $65 a day plus credit cards as well. You go all the way down here. This is after the virus, because before the virus we got crushed. So this trucking company was paying me $350 a day. They just finished, and this is the same company. Their new deal is $200 a day. So he pays me. He just started Thursday of last week. So there's Thursday's payment. There's Friday's payment. Next week I will have all 5 payments: $200, $200, $200, $200. Now to give you an idea, so this trucking company right here gave him $15,000, paying back $21,000. I don't have this money on hand. So what I do is I go to family and friends, like this person right here, who I bought the bike from, the Harley and the watch. He gave me $15,000, but I'm paying him back $16,500. So altogether, all these individuals gave me $45,000. I took the $45,000. I'm paying them 10%. So though these people, I do pay interest. So I'm basically borrowing money from them at 10%, ballpark, give or take a few dollars. So I take 45,000 from them. I pay them back 50. I pay them back in the same amount of time these people pay me back. And what I do is I take this 45,000, I spread it out, I give it to these companies. Now these companies are paying me back 66,000, and I only got to pay back 50,000. So this month I generated $16,000 in the last 3 weeks. However, I won't get paid in 3 weeks. So this person won't pay me back in 3 months. This might take this person 4 months to pay me back. They're usually around 100-day deals, 120 days. So I'll take 120 days. So for the next 120 days, these people will pay me. So this is $10 a day plus credit cards, which came out to $50 a day. This is, I think, 2 and change a day. This person was the one with the credit cards, actually, and this guy's $200 a day right now. So all these, maybe I'll bring in like $1,000 a day from them. But however, I'm paying out $800 a day to these people. So I'm making a net profit of, let's say, $200 a day. And that's only on 1, 2, 3, 4 deals. So you do, the number of deals you have is basically, and these are all the number of deals that I have on the left. And not a lot of them, again, and these are the daily payments that they pay. So normally, like these are the dates on the bottom. If you go all the way back to, let's say, I don't know, January of this year. So here's 2020. So I'm going to go back to the 5th week. I have no idea. So I did 26,000 for the week. Week 4, I did 74,000. So week 4, these are basically every single day. This guy's paying me $260 a day, $260 a day. So I get paid $260 a day. Let's say I take $160 of that, and I pay someone that I owe money to, and I keep the 60. So then it all adds up, basically. So besides that, I dabble a little bit, and I'll hustle, and I'll try to buy a Harley Davidson and a Yachtmaster for $8,000 cheap. I'm also a small landlord. And if you look at the, somewhere around here is my rent roll. Right here's the rent. I don't know if you can see that actually. Let me move the screen over a little so you can see it. So, okay, so here's the rent. I'm a small landlord. So one person pays me $1,200 a month, the other one. So this is for the entire month, not for the week. Not for 3 weeks. So for the entire month, I'll bring in $9,500. However, I probably have $6,000, $7,000 in mortgages that I have to pay, and in property tax, so on and so forth. So that's another way. So basically, I wake up with no salary whatsoever. I wake up, I basically grind. I grind throughout the entire day. I try to make something happen. Some days I'll make nothing. Some days I'll do well. Either way, no matter what I do, I will always go back and try to purchase some kind of hard asset, only to have to build that up. And then when you build that up, let me see if I can make this thing not blurry. Here we go. So let's say you buy 100 or 200,000 in coins and you're putting it away. What happens? So now that you're basically creating your own bank, because I could take that gold at anywhere, bring it anywhere and trade it in for cash. Or what I can do is I don't trade it in. I'll give it to, let's say, someone that understands business, let's say. So I'll give it to someone. I have 100,000 in gold. I'll tell someone, Mr. Jones, here's 100,000. You keep it for collateral. You give me 80,000. I'm going to pay you back 85,000. Then when I pay you back, you give me my gold back. You're at no risk. If something happens to me, you're actually making 20,000. Now I take that 80,000 and I will go put it out to work. Basically, I'll purchase future receivables, and that 80,000 I'll turn into. I'll tell you right now, if I put $80,000 out to business, I'll take in 128,000. However, that 128, I'm gonna have to go purchase back my 80,000 in coins for 100, and I have 28,000 left over for myself. That usually happens every 28 days. I wake up, I basically just work and grind and try to make something happen every day. Like most people out there, if you're not a salary person, you wake up with no income, no salary, but by the end of the day, you have something to show for it. So please, if you think there's something we can link up and try to do business together, that'd be great. If you think you got something out of this, please subscribe and maybe give a thumbs up. This is all new to me. I grew up with parents that it was like, it's better to be seen and not heard. So where I'm a quiet person, I don't like to be out there, and so doing this video is something very out of the ordinary for me. Again, you will definitely see me fill this one up. We're going to fill this little this quarter-ounce jar with 50 of them in there. They cost roughly $500 a piece, so if we do 50 of them, that's $25,000 that we're going to be able to put away in that one. And then after I get up to 100,000, I will gladly show you what I do with that 100,000. I will go to a pawn shop. I'll go anywhere, and not anywhere, but I can go somewhere and trade that in for money. And like I did with that jeweler, they'll hold that money. I'll make money on that money, and then repeat. Basically, is what I do. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I love to network with someone, and God bless, and go out there and make some money. Talk to everyone soon.